Quite refreshing.
Hello and welcome Sangeetha and Marshall
Hello.
to Lavender Coco Cafe.
Hello.
Thank you.
Nice to be here.
Thank you for inviting us.
Well, as you know, I've just set up my cafe here and I've invited you today to taste some of my specialty ice cream flavours.
Wow. It looks great. There's so many of them.
I wasn't
eh?
expecting
Yeah.
there to be so many, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I could have done more, but I thought you might get too full if you taste too many.
I think we'll get full anyways.
Yeah, I
These
know.
ones.
Well, there's 12 there, so you can try 6 each.
Wow.
If you
Wow.
can manage that.
Are you gonna try any? You have to.
Well,
right?
I've already tried them all.
Oh, that's true. Well, you.
So I want to see what you think of it.
Okay.
This is mint and choc chip. The next one is lemon sorbet. The next one is chocolate. The next one is strawberry. This one is lavender.
Wow.
It's an in-house specialty.
Lavender cocoa for lavender.
Yeah,
Ah,
lavender.
I get the reference.
Lavender and cocoa chocolate.
Gotta eat them together then.
Yeah, they are good together. And this one is a special one for Christmas. It's got like fruit. It's actually like a mince pie flavour. It's
Oh,
got
wow.
like mince pie crust and dried fruit mixed into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one is also kind of a specialty one. It's a whiskey flavour. Whiskey and vanilla.
I'll fight
We need-
to eat that one.
We need Rohan for that one.
Oh, yeah, right. And the next one is watermelon.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and that one is a mandarin flavour with a bit of cranberry in it. This one is vanilla. It's like a rich vanilla. The one next to that, you'll like
Has to
some
be matcha,
matcha.
yeah. Has to
Yeah,
be, yeah.
matcha.
I've been eyeing that one since the start.
Yeah, well, you'll get that one. And the one on the end is a coffee flavour. Coffee and chocolate. So it's actually a mocha flavour.
Yeah.
That
So-
sounds like
My
your
favourite.
favorite.
Yeah, I love mocha, as
Well,
you know.
quickly, before we start, how did you make all these flavors? Are they from their natural derivatives or?
Yeah, they're all made from natural ingredients. Like the fruit ones are made from the actual
The actual
fruit,
fruit, yeah.
the pulp of the fruit.
Mhm.
And the other ones, like the chocolate, is natural cacao powder and a bit of dark chocolate. Then we have like the lemon is just lemon, and the mint is actually mint leaves
Oh wow, yeah.
mixed with chocolate.
Yeah,
Yeah, and so like the mandarin, the others like fruity.
yeah.
And then we have the matcha powder and coffee, yeah.
Yeah, well-
And actually the base, I should say, is coconut cream and almond milk.
Yep.
Because obviously this is all vegan, so there's no dairy in it. And like when I became a vegan, I thought, oh no, I can't give up ice cream because that's one of my favourite things. But I
Yeah.
discovered you can make ice cream without dairy. And I actually find coconut cream in particular has got a really nice rich texture and flavour, and it works really well as ice cream.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it all looks really great.
Well,
Give
which
it a
would
try.
you want to try first?
I definitely like the matcha one, and I've been
what-
eyeing it.
Yeah. So maybe you try the coffee, you try the matcha.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
go from that end.
Okay, you take that. I noticed the texture is like almost kind of like an ice cream and yogurt type of texture.
Yes. Yeah, it is a bit like that. Because it's obviously a healthier version of normal ice cream.
Yeah, no, it definitely has the matcha flavor, that's
Oh,
really
good.
good. This
Oh,
cone
the
complements
cone, yeah.
it complements the ice cream texture itself because
Yes.
they both seem more light
Yes.
than
yes.
normal ice cream.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think it's
Yeah.
really I like this cone.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Mm.
I wasn't sure about the cones.
No, they make something like this in Asian desserts.
Oh, do they?
East Asian desserts, they
Yeah.
have a lot of this type of.
Oh.
If you go to like Bread Top or
Yeah.
any of those Asian pastry places, they'll most likely have this type of
Oh, okay.
thing. So I like that.
Oh, good.
Mm.
'Cause I think it provides a nice textural element, like the crunch with the softness of the ice cream.
Ah.
What did you think of the mocha? If If you didn't like it, you can say so.
I wasn't expecting to taste fruit in it.
Oh, there's a bit of cranberry in there and ginger.
Oh, that was what it was, ginger.
Yeah, I did put some like ginger and cranberry in because I made it out of the chocolate base, and that's what I put in the chocolate. But then I added coffee beans to it to give the coffee flavour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what did you think?
No, it was quite nice. I like it because the cone is quite light tasting. It's not heavy. Because like the traditional cone is quite heavy,
It is
and
heavy.
like it's very, the ice cream's very sweet, and then the cone is quite heavy. But this is a very light cone, and it still tastes crunchy as well.
Yeah.
What I don't like about the original cone is like it's because it's so heavy and it's got so much sugar. It's like after you eat the final bite, you feel kind of like, oh man, I feel a bit guilty that I had ice cream, you know, because it lingers on the feeling.
I know.
With a cone like this that's quite light, you don't really get that feeling,
Oh, good.
which is, I think it's good. And the ice cream itself, of course.
That's lemon.
Yeah.
And what do you want next?
Maybe watermelon first.
Watermelon? You
Yeah.
take watermelon, you take lemon.
Mmm.
Quite refreshing.
So that's lemon. Can you taste the lemon in
Yeah,
there?
I can.
It's nice. It's a bit like a sorbet type of thing.
Yeah, it is a bit more of a sorbet than an ice cream.
Because the one I had just then was matcha, and that obviously has the usually has milk and stuff.
Yeah, the coconut cream, yeah.
But this one tastes very different though. It tastes like it's got that icy type of.
Yeah, that's because
Yeah.
it's mostly made with watermelon pulp, which contains a lot of water. And the more water you put in, the more icier you get as a texture, which makes it more like a sorbet.
Yeah, that's like this.
And that one is also a sorbet. It's
I
got
like
more
that.
juice in it, lemon juice.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
Yeah, and not so much of the creamy element.
Refreshing and light.
I love watermelon juice, so
Yeah, so do I.
it reminded me a lot of that.
Oh,
It's
good.
just- watermelon juice, like you don't really find it in a supermarket or anything.
No.
So whenever you have it, it's so nice.
Yeah.
What was the one next? The lavender again?
That's a Christmas one with like a mince pie. Imagine you got a mince pie and you crushed it.
I'm not a fan of
Oh,
mince pie.
well, you wouldn't like it then.
Maybe I'll just go with the classic chocolate one.
Oh,
for
okay.
now.
Mint.
Sangeetha can try the
Do
mint.
you like mint?
No, I'm not Uncle Angus, so I don't have a mint.
You like mint.
Well, mint's one of my favourites, but I know it's a flavour that people either love it or hate it.
This chocolate, is it a bit of dark chocolate?
Yeah, it was all dark chocolate. So it's quite intense. If you're a fan of chocolate like me, you would love it, but if you're not, then maybe not.
I normally don't have dark chocolate, but I do have it on some occasions because my mum really likes dark chocolate.
Ah, okay.
So she got me into it because we used to have a fridge and it used to be full of those Lindt dark chocolate,
Oh,
the thin ones.
mine is like
80% as
yeah,
well
yeah,
or
yeah.
more.
They're really dark. Yeah.
So I'm used to eating it, but I like this. I like them all so far. I like this one because I think with vegan chocolate, it's more of a familiar territory
Yeah.
than the other flavors. So
That's true. Yeah.
it's easier to get right,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it does taste like just like chocolate, which
Well,
is
I
which is
actually had a vegan dark chocolate in the C9 gelato store recently, and I feel that was one of their best flavors because it was like this very rich and dark, and obviously I like that. So
Did it kind of inspire you to make a video like
well,
this?
it did because obviously I love the ice cream shop and all the flavors. They have so many, and so I thought, yeah, I'll create my own. So what about the mint? I know probably not your favorite.
I'm not usually a fan of mint in chocolate. However, I actually don't mind this. I think because you have actual mint leaves in
Yeah, I
it.
did. Yeah.
So it's more like the plant. Because I actually do like mint, like from the straight from the plant in drinks and things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's quite nice actually.
Yeah.
I can even imagine if you made like a mojito ice
I was
cream
just thinking of
Oh, that would be
mojito.
great.
and put some of those leaves
Yes,
in
that
there
would
with
be
the lemon
nice.
one.
I was thinking about it, you know. That's a really
Nice.
good idea.
It's the next video.
Yeah, that'd be good for Christmas, you know.
Strawberry.
And my signature lavender.
Lavender.
It's actually lavender with blueberry, so it has blueberry in it too.
Yeah, that one looked the nicest.
You can try some.
Yeah, I love the colour.
No, it's I'll have to stick to strawberry.
You can have a little bite of it if you want. Can you taste the lavender?
I can taste both, the lavender and the blueberry.
Do you like, because lavender's a bit of a strange
Yeah,
flavour
it's
if
a
you're
bit
not
of a
used to
weird.
it. And it can taste soapy occasionally. Like you have to be careful how much you actually put in, because sometimes it has a resemblance to a soapy flavour.
I think adding the blueberry helps a lot because
Yes.
the blueberry is quite sweet and a familiar flavour.
Yes.
So I think that helps. I think if it was just the lavender, it might be a bit
I
too
know,
strong.
that's why I put the blueberry. And it also helps with the colour,
Yeah.
because lavender doesn't have that much of a colour on its own,
Yeah.
but the blueberry gives that beautiful colour.
I'll
Yeah,
try.
just taste
Yeah, I'll
that
try
and
it.
see.
You know what it tastes like? It tastes like the smell of the plant. If that makes sense.
Well, I use the actual flower off the plant, the dried lavender flower. Yeah.
I've had actually treats where it was like just lavender.
Okay.
I think sometimes it's a hit or miss with lavender.
Yeah, I know. I totally agree.
Yeah, maybe a lot of people associate it with like perfume or
Yeah, or soap.
Or soap.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, or talcum powder. When I was a kid, I used to have a talcum powder with lavender.
I remember I had one time. It was an ice cream. This was many years ago, maybe 8 years ago, and it was at a restaurant. And my review of it was that it tasted like a nice bath. But that one wasn't like that though. That one actually tasted more like an ice cream.
Oh, that's good. Maybe because I put the blueberry. And did you like the strawberry one?
The strawberry one, okay, so out of the three that I've had, I think that was probably my least favorite. And I don't think it was bad. I think that maybe just because the first two was just so like good.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like the strawberry one, it's good, but the other two were
Better.
to me were better because I like matcha and
Yeah,
the
watermelon.
watermelon one was really nice.
So we have left the Christmas one, the whiskey one, the mandarin, and the vanilla.
Oh, the mandarin.
You want the mandarin?
Yeah.
And what do you want? Do you want the
Unless you
vanilla?
want it.
Well, I
You like
guess
vanilla?
if I had chocolate, then I have to have vanilla.
Yeah.
And I had chocolate, I had strawberry. So basically the
Oh,
The Bulletin.
Bulletin, yeah.
Where's the drug? I know nothing about drugs. I sell ice cream, strawberry, vanilla, Neapolitan, for example.
You get Christmas mince pie, and you
Okay.
have the whiskey.
That's good.
Is it good?
Yeah, because I like fruit mince pies.
Okay.
So that's quite nice.
And what about the whiskey?
So I think it was my least favorite of the ones that I tried.
Is it
But it was surprisingly not as bad as I thought because I'm not a fan of whiskey or any sort of alcohol, alcohol in general, but any sort of alcohol-based food or something I normally also don't like.
Okay.
So it wasn't as bad as I thought. And I wanted to ask, did you put a lot of whiskey or not much?
No, for a whole batch you only put 3 tablespoons. So it's not a huge amount because whiskey, as you know, is very strong. So you don't need a lot to flavour it. And I think I also, it's like got maple syrup and stuff in it too.
I could taste. I think that's what made it alright because normally with reason why I don't really like alcohol or whiskey based things because I can taste it. But for this one, why I was so surprised when I ate it was I couldn't even really taste it.
Yes.
More so the syrup, that's what I tasted.
Yeah, maybe there's a bit of vanilla in there as well. And I also don't drink, but I do like it flavouring desserts in some occasions.
That's
yeah.
fair. That's fair.
And the other thing about putting alcohol in ice cream, you don't need as much sugar because the alcohol itself keeps the ice cream's a softer texture. So that's an advantage if you don't want much sugar in your ice cream. Put a little bit of alcohol, any alcohol that you like, any flavour, and it helps. You've tried everything now.
Yeah, thank you.
What's your favourite?
Oh, okay.
I think I know what yours is. What's yours?
I did quite like the last one actually.
The Christmas one?
Yeah. I like fruit cake.
It's got that same
it tastes like that.
element.
Yeah.
Fruitcake, mince pies, all very similar.
Yeah, it tastes like that.
Yeah.
That's why I like it. But I also really like the lemon because I really like citrus, and that one was quite light. It wasn't too heavy as well, and refreshing.
The funny thing for me was actually my most favorite and least were actually the order that I ate them in.
Ah, well,
Maybe
I guess
subconsciously
you
I
went for your favourites first,
yeah.
so that she couldn't get them. Okay, last
Thank you. It's a final one.
matcha for you, and a lemon sorbet for you. You might find a surprise inside.
Kinder surprise.
Yeah. So I hope I've given you your favourite so you can leave with a nice taste in your mouth.
I see a little message.
Yeah.
But what would have happened if I accidentally ate the message?
Yeah.
It's like a fortune cookie.
Yeah, it is actually.
So my message is, at the right time, we will reap a harvest if we don't give up.
That's a good message.
It's a great message. It's a good reminder.
Yeah. Well, that's right. If you keep going and don't give up on your dream or what you're working on, you will get the rewards at some point.
Sometimes I find that there's a difference between success and failure. So some people, they stop after a certain point.
Yes.
Some people do the same thing, but they just kept going, and that's what made the difference.
Exactly.
Really. It wasn't even anything else.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see what Sangeetha has. Wow, what is it?
What is it?
You were God's idea.
Yes, that is a good one.
How do you interpret this one?
I would say that that's like you were born for a reason.
Yeah.
Even if you think you're not, or you're going through a lot of things, or you feel not special,
Yeah.
that you are, and you are on the planet for a purpose.
Yes.
Even if you don't know that purpose yet.
Yeah, exactly right. I think you hit it on the head there.
I think it's one that it doesn't say like how many words, but the meaning is just very
deep.
very grand and very deep.
Very deep.
Very grandiose
Yes.
type of meaning towards
Exactly.
it.
A lot
very
of
powerful.
these like sayings or verses, like you said, sound very simple.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, there's so much depth in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like Sangeetha said, we're all important. We're all here for a reason. So just don't give up. Whatever you feel like you really want to do,
Yeah.
just keep working on it.
And I think we have one life, and that life should be treated like a gift if you have it. And and like we go through a lot of hard times and stuff, but if we just try to enjoy the moments that we can and enjoy our time here, because we do only have this one life.
Exactly. Very well said.
Like enjoying ice cream when you can enjoy ice cream.
You should make time to enjoy some treats that you love and share them with friends or family, because it makes it even better.
Well, thank you for having us at Lavender Coco Cafe.
My pleasure.
It's been a great experience, and I think it just made it like a little bit more extra special.
Yes.
So, thank you.
That's what I like to do, is like give all the guests like something to inspire them.
Yeah. Sure.
So make sure to like,
To comment.
And subscribe for more videos in Lavender Coco Cafe, where we will be tasting more delicious treats and meeting a few more new people.
See you next time.